Hello. It is day 6 of the 5 in La Casa Mastermind, and I have to be honest, today felt like 3 distinct and separate days. There were 3 amazing things happening, and I keep thinking, well, what do I talk about, or what was the lesson here? Because there's the story of what happened, and then there's the real lesson behind it. And I feel like on a day that there was so much going on, it's really hard to focus in on one thing. And so I try and find what was the thing that connected them all? And I guess what underlied these 3 distinct parts of the day was being open. And what I mean by that is being willing to embark on things that you're not sure how they will end, or letting go and then seeing what happens as a result. So the 3 things that happened were, 1, it was my day to get feedback from the other women that were here, and we talked all about the Lead Like a Girl project and where, as they looked at the website, where they still felt confused, or where they didn't understand the offerings, or where they thought there were gaps or shortcomings. And I have to say, that stuff is never easy to hear when you're trying to create something that you're really proud of. For people to say what they don't like about it is tough. But the more I listened, the more I could see they were right, and that it's just going to make the product stronger in the end. So I had to be open to receive that. Then I went to lunch with the group, and someone that they knew, who I didn't know, I just knew the name. We're meeting up with Sandra Ingerman, and it turns out she's a very well-known author and shaman, and a delightful person who recommended really fun thrift shops in the area, and even sent an email afterwards saying, I wasn't very clear on the directions, and here's some good ones. And that was just awesome to connect with someone I didn't know about something that I really enjoy. And then the last one was kind of a little bit of magic. I mean, some people would just call it a coincidence. I like to think things happen for a reason. And I remembered that my basketball coach that had sent me a notebook from my 7th grade geography class that he'd been carrying around. He had used it as an example for years, that he lived in New Mexico. And so I had reached out and said, hey, we're hosting a dinner on Thursday. Are you free? And he was. And so I got to see Coach Clark, Jack Clark, that I have not seen in over 20 years, and thank him for the notebook that was 25 years old that I think I'm going to write a book about, notes from my 7th grade self. I think I was kind of smart back then. I mean, good enough that he made my notebook an example. So anyways, those were the 3 distinct parts of my day. Open to feedback, open to new people possibilities, and open to reconnecting with someone in a completely different context. I mean, I was a kid the last time I saw him, and now I'm a full-fledged grown-up. Some people would disagree with that, but I am. So anyways, stay open. There's so much magic in the world, so many amazing possibilities, and when you're open to them, they come to you. So that is my wish for you. Be open, enjoy, and have an amazing, wonderful day. I'll see you again soon.